welcome to my channel. It's like from Mars. What's up? How you doing? I am super stoked about this episode. Now, I think that this is probably what I want to get into a little bit more. I really like doing stuff like this, and I always get compliments on it and stuff like that. So today I'm going to be doing my first ever DIY artistic project. Yeah. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to do a DIY book. So essentially, with the knowledge that I am about to give you, you fine soul, you will now be able to make a miniature book, perhaps a small journal, a small notebook, or my personal favorite use of this craft, give somebody an awesome card. I have done this quite a few times. It has become my favorite way to give people cards whenever it's their birthday or Christmas or something that you're trying to celebrate or just do something nice for somebody. I really like to make handmade cards and bind them like a book by hand. That's just what I like to do with this particular DIY, but really there's so many options. You can do all sorts of different things with it, so I'm really excited and we are just gonna dive right into it. First, I wanna show you guys kind of a sample of what I'm talking about. I made this card a couple of years ago, actually. I made a bunch of different ones for all of my friends, and they all had different little paintings on them. I have my little pages in here, and this cover is actually made out of a paper bag, and I just painted on it. And it is all sewn together by these nice little seams. So I'm going to teach you guys how you can do this. Let's do it. To start, I just want to tell you guys what you're gonna need for this cute little DIY. First of all, you're gonna need some paper. What kind of paper? That is up to you, because you are the creator. You are the artist in this project. I'm only giving you the overall instructions. The creativity, it comes from inside of you. For me, I'm going to just use a couple of pages out of this notebook that I have. It's just a regular lined notebook, regular lined paper. Just for the sake of the tutorial, I think I'm just gonna do 2 pages. That should be plenty. And this is going to be what I need for the inside of the book. Now, the next things that you guys are going to need are a cover. Like I said, for this little project, I did use a paper bag. That is definitely something that you can for sure use and just decorate it, make it look cute. Paper bag definitely works and gives you that nice little contrast from the white paper inside or whatever paper you're going to be using. But you can definitely, once again, pretty much use anything you want. So for today, I'm gonna get a little bit creative, and you know I'm all about sustainability, guys, so I'm actually gonna reuse something that I already have. This is a little gift bag that I have. Now it's really cute. It's like a watermelon. I love the pattern, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a piece out of this bag and I'm going to use it as the cover for my little book. So you're gonna need a cover. The next thing that you're gonna need is a pair of scissors. And if you're a normal person, you have scissors, but I unfortunately lost my scissors, so today I'm using garden shears. All right, we're gonna make it work. I do not recommend doing that at home. Please use scissors like a regular person. The final thing that you are going to need is a needle and thread. Now, I have a whole little sewing kit here. You do not need that. You really just need 1 thread and 1 needle. That's all you need. Go, hit up your grandma. If you don't have it, you know what I mean? Like, go to the dollar store. You can find it. All you need is 1 needle, 1 spool of thread. That's all you need. Everything else that I have over here is just for decoration. I have some little stars that I was gonna maybe use, some paint just in case I decide I want to paint. I have my little paintbrush. I have my Mod Podge just in case I want to stick anything on. That is where you get creative. Like I said, you can make it as simple and as casual as you'd like, or you can make it awesome and beautiful and big and bright. All right, guys, now to the fun part. I'm gonna show you how we make it. I'm gonna start first with my paper. The first thing that I'm going to do with my paper is I'm going to cut the outside, this little, riveted part. I'm just gonna cut that off. I'm gonna just go in a straight line with my garden shears, your scissors, and I am just gonna cut this situation right off. So let's just do that. Okay, we did it! Yay! Okay, so now I have 2 pieces of paper that are identical size and that have the edge cut off. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right down the middle. I'm kind of just going to pick a point that's actually not quite in the middle, kind of off center. And I'm just going to cut down one of these lines. It's not coming out as straight as I would like it to, thanks to my good old garden shears. So now I have this here, and this is what is going to be my little book. How cute. With these 2 pieces of paper, I'm gonna fold them right in half, okay? And I'm gonna do that hamburger style? Horizontally? No, vertically. I am going to fold this paper vertically. So you can see here, it was like this, and I folded it just inwards, just like that. With this, I can see that this is going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages to my little book. So that's actually a lot just for like 2 little folded over flaps. Okay, so take that in mind. I usually can maybe not write too crazy much to, you know, if I'm giving somebody a gift or I'm giving somebody a card. But if you're using it as a notebook, you're making a bigger version, you might want to use a couple more papers. Okay, so now that I have that done, that is step 1. All right, now I'm going to start on my cover. So I'm going to take my cute little watermelon bag here, R.I.P. You were beautiful while you lasted. What I'm going to do now is I am basically going to fit this paper to this bag, and I want it to be just slightly overlapping. So you see how I'm putting it kind of not quite exactly along, but I basically want that sort of small border going all around the paper. So I'm going to take that and I am going to put a little mark there, and I guess I should have said that you need a marker also, because I don't even have a marker either. I'm a great example, aren't I? Okay guys, so I went ahead and marked my bag. Now I am going to go ahead and start cutting it. I should just put it out there that I found these scissors. Oh, they're real scissors, except they cut in a swiveling line, as you can see here. So they're not regular scissors, but it's still gonna look cute, so we're just gonna go with it, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and cut right where I want the book to be. Very cute. Very cute. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Don't forget that you do need to fold this over. Basically, you want double the size of your little papers. You should end up with something that looks sort of like this. You can see that I did take a big chunk out of the bag. That's just because I need to make sure that this is going to entirely wrap around this. So I can already tell that I think this is going to be a little bit big, which is fine. I would rather have more space left over than not have enough space. So you can see that it's not quite as tall as I wanted it on the top sides, but I am going to be able to trim a little bit on the sides, make it a little bit more seamless. And I'm just going to fold this inside. Just like that. The paper is inside here, just like you can see. So our little book is already sort of starting to take form. Nice crease on the side going down the spine. And I'm just gonna take my scissors one more time and just cut here and make a little edge that is nice and neat. Just like that. I love how this looks already. Look at how cute. It's a little watermelon notebook. But now we are going to go on to the final step, okay? So for this step, you are going to need your needle and thread. Remember I told you about her earlier? Yeah, it's time for her to shine right now. For this one, I'm going to be using green just because this is watermelon and this doesn't have much green on it. I considered using red, but I think that the green would be cuter, so we're just going to go with that. To start off with this, it's pretty simple. You're just going to take your thread, and if you've ever sewn before, it's basically just one stitch that you're doing, and I have no idea what the stitch is called because I really am not that much of a professional sewer, but you know, I mean, I can do the bare minimum at least. Step 1 is to thread the needle. Success! Woo, woo, woo. So I am gonna go ahead and tie it off. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so now I am just gonna cut off a good little segment of the thread, about that long, not long at all. Next, I'm going to go back into my little book. So we are going to open our book to the very middle part. So basically that is where you have your crease. It is the inside where you have your crease, and you want this to be lined up perfectly with the crease of the spine, okay? So try to make sure that all of your papers are nice and tidy in there. This is where I'm going to go ahead and start doing the binding. You can start from the inside or the outside. It really doesn't matter. I personally find it to be easier through the inside just because the indentation is going this way, so I imagine it's easier to go this way instead of that way. So I'm going to take my needle and my thread, and I'm going to make my first little hole just right here along the top area. So you can see where I put my needle. It's just right there in the top, and it went right through the corner of the spine, just like I want. Okay, so I'm going to drag that out, bring the thread through, but not all the way through, okay? Because do not forget that I don't have a tie on the other side right now, okay? But I want to keep it that way. So just bring it through until the thread is almost out, and then we are going to go through the other side. So I am going to take this thread here that is almost thread. You can see that I just have a little bit of thread hanging on the other side, but most of my thread is already on the outside, the spine side. And I'm just gonna make sure this is lined up one more time. I'm gonna keep doing this the whole time just to make sure it's nice and neat. And I'm just gonna pick a spot that's about 2 inches away from where I put the last dot. And I'm just gonna drag that thread through, just like that. So now I have 2 threads on this side. You can see that, okay? So what I'm gonna do from this part is extremely simple. What I'm doing here is I'm grabbing this thread, this piece of thread, my first piece of thread that I wound through, and I'm gonna hold that one just like this. I'm just gonna hold that one in place. Now, I'm going to take the needle and the thread that is connected on the other side of the hole. First of all, I'm gonna line this up just one more time. Make sure that it's nice and taut, pull this, make sure that the thread is tightly bound, and then I'm just going to make a small knot. I'm going to take this thread and just pop it right on the other side of this one, pull it through, and give myself a nice knot, just like that. Very simple, guys, just like tying your shoe. I know you can do it. Now, next part is going to be to secure that knot. All right, guys, so I just did that. I just double knotted it, and you should basically have a result that looks something like that. You can see that I have it bound on the back and in the middle. Very cute. So now my paper is actually connected to the spine, and I actually have myself a little book situation going on. How cute and how easy. Now I'm just going to cut this off real quick. You guys can see that I have a little bit of that fabric left over, and now you can just fold it in just like that, and you can barely even see it. Sometimes I'll hot glue it down so that you really can't see it, but it's kind of up to you how much you care. You can even cut it down if you have better scissors, so I'd also probably recommend doing that. You can see that on the outside you cannot tell at all. For real, it's like barely there. Now I'm just going to go back to the same center little spine that I was sewing on before, and I am just going to add 2 more little binds. So I'm going to be putting one right in the middle here, and then next right on the outside on this side. So let's just go ahead and do that, and we're going to do it the exact same way that we did the first one. So I finished the binding part. I hope you guys understood how I did that. You can see here that I now have this awesome cute little book, cute little watermelon cover, and then I open it and I have 8 pages that I can write on that are now bound together. I am just going to finish off by just adding a little bit of decoration, girl, okay? So I'm gonna take my little paintbrush, dip it into my little Mod Podge situation here, and I'm just going to dab just a little bit on my little book here. Just picking a random spot for no reason. Get my little star situations that I have here that are so cute, my little bag of gold sequin stars. I just got Mod Podge everywhere. It's all over the floor. I'm gonna try to get my together, guys. Okay, I'm trying to do a nice DIY video. Look, see, I have that little Mod Podge dot, Mod Podge dot, and I'm going to just put the little star right on over that. Voila! I really like that. See, that took that up to the next level for me. I don't know about you, but that's some next level stuff, I think. Yay! So now I have a couple of little stars, guys. Now, this is just one example of what you could do, but honestly, you can literally have infinite design inspiration. This other little book that I made, looked completely different. I think that this is an awesome alternative to buying a notebook or card for somebody because you can use recycled paper or paper that you already have, and it also just really comes from the heart. It really just shows that you really care, and it's such a simple, easy thing that you can do. Or if you're somebody who likes to carry around a notebook to make sure that you have something to write in if you'd like to, I would highly also recommend making yourself something cute like this. It is so easy, guys, and it's so fun, and you can customize them however you would like, and you are being sustainable because you can use things that you already have. I did not buy anything for this tutorial. I already had everything that I needed, and I could customize this to somebody that I really love. I could customize it to be something that I really want it to be. Well, I just absolutely love the way this came out. I just think it's so cute. I hope you guys really liked this tutorial. I want to keep doing things like this, so let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you try this project. Like I said, whenever I give cards to people of like miniature books, they just love it, and it takes me like no time. People really appreciate it. This could really brighten somebody's day if you do give them something like this, and this is an awesome thing to make for yourself. You can make yourself miniature little journals or big journal. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. Please do like, comment, and make sure that you please subscribe. Check out my other videos, and I have lots of content more coming at you. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I love you. Have fun making your little book.